Now on Fast and Loud.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman hit full throttle to finish hot rodding a 2000 Porsche 996. To face off against its big money cousin.
I'd love to race it. You calling me out?
But when a mistake sets them back yet again.
We have a problem that I didn't expect to happen.
Aaron tries to stay cool, but fails.
Aaron's mad at us. I'm not mad at the guys.
And the monkeys fight back with everything they have.
Quit. Is that an original boss?
Meanwhile, Richard and Dennis try to rustle up a herd of wild Mustangs.
Gosh, did we find holy grails?
This one actually is.
Wow.
But these urban cowboys could go home horsewhipped instead.
Let's go up. Let's go up.
That's honestly all we have.
Get ready to start your engines.
We should probably put some gas in this thing.
Because an epic clash of Porsches
Radar guns up. Guns up.
is about to begin.
Let's do this. All right, amigo, it's on.
Jason, how are we doing on replumbing those lines?
The cooling lines you were asking about in front of the upper radiator on this side, I'm getting ready. As soon as I locate that hose, everything is finished to the hard pipe.
Great.
Yeah,
That's
so
excellent.
we got one more piece, and then we're ready for the mid pipes. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You know, we've been so far behind that it might even get Richard off our backs.
Yep, I bet you're right.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
Yep.
Right in that same familiar spot where we were supposed to be doing a build that was going to be quick and easy. And might as well just start from the beginning.
Well, you guys are up early.
Well, dude, you said you had a cheap Porsche. About a week ago, I bought this 2000 Porsche 996 from my buddy Dennis because it had a blown motor.
Deal.
All right.
You know, I'd always wanted to hot rod a car like this. You know, marry all that fine European technology with an obscene amount of American horsepower. In fact, Richard owns a 2016 Porsche Turbo S.
That's fast, brother.
And I believed our little junkyard Porsche could run as fast or faster at half the price.
I think we can hang with this car. I think it's possible we could even beat it. I'd love to race it. You calling me out?
Well, you know what? Yeah, because you went down to the dealership and just bought a fast car. We're going to build a fast car, and I think our built car can hang with this.
Oh, that's a bet.
Let's do it. Although I was after speed, the first thing I had to tackle was the car's rather soft look, dominated by those frog-eyed headlights. So I tracked down a kit that would convert the 996 front end to a much meaner-looking 997, as well as give it a more aggressive profile.
All that set me back over 12K. And guess what?
The holes don't line up. They're not even close.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Didn't fit.
Well, it needed a little bit of work to make it fit.
A lot of work.
The next challenge was to squeeze in our big LS3 8-cylinder crate motor. You know, the same racing motors that power Chevy Corvettes.
I'm hearing something.
I hear crunching noises.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We're actually in.
Boom! It's in, but we still can't fire the thing because it turns out that we have to replace every single hose on the car because they're all contaminated by the original blown head gasket.
We've got a lot of problems due to that. It infested every part of the car.
So we got an air-filled rented and we're ready for our Porsche off in just over a week. Now, my 2016 is ready, but as for Aaron's junkyard Porsche,
Well, we may have a few things left to finish up.
yeah, it's pretty hard to win a race without any hoses or belts or suspension and wheels and...
Hey, you ready to hang this front end? Let's do it. Can't finish replumbing all the hoses until we get this in place.
You got the good side.
Oh, I get the steering knuckle, huh?
Yeah.
Lucky me.
All right, can you actually hold that?
Yep. Can I hold
Stay.
it? Okay, I'm tired now. Hey, please come back.
Is it that bad?
It's heavy.
Oh, Jason.
Heavy. Diet. Oh,
Scaring me.
scared me
Your
for a
age, I'm never
second. Hey. Right now, Jeremy and I are dropping in the front suspension on our 2000 Porsche. Like everything else on this car, it's a little bit old, a little bit new. Part Eurotech and part good old American know-how. Got your cutters?
Cool. Yes.
We're upgrading the lower control arms to give the system a better rigidity. What do you got? Adding new struts and coils all around that will not only lower the car, but make it handle better, too. I'm sure Aaron wants to give himself every possible edge when he's racing Rich's Porsche.
There we go.
You liked it?
Much muy bueno now?
Excellent. Super duper.
All right, let's get the rest of these hoses in pronto. Unfortunately, changing all the hoses is a really time-consuming process, and we're already a few days behind.
Let me spin you over here.
There we go. You got it? You good? Okay. It's gone down.
There we go. There we go, right there. Yeah. Jeremy, you done fabricating that hose? We're gonna need it here in just a second.
I'm coming. Just one more minute.
I really believe the American motor we're putting in can hang with Ricardo's Porsche. But that's all theoretical until we get the engine fired. Well, here, Betty, hey, hand him the air hose and send it back this way. Come on, guys. Let's move this along. On delay. We're all feeling the pressure because I opened my trap and challenged Richard to a race. So now I got to put my money where my mouth is and make sure we got a car that can win it.
We've got all the heater hoses done on all
We
the way
just
up
need to
to
time
here.
up.
From the back of the pump or towards the front of the car is all done.
Okay.
Tony,
Yeah.
who's going to win the race?
Well, perception is reality, and I think the reality is that the new Porsche with the LS3 power has actually got more horsepower than the new Porsche that Richard's going to be driving. But reality is, if I say Aaron, I'm going to get fired, so I'm going to say Richard's going to win the race.
So how about a free trip to San Diego, dude?
Oh, I'm in.
Heck yeah.
The weather's incredible.
It is cool. So while Aaron's been busy blowing all of my money and his schedule on the Porsche, I've been on the hunt for more game. The 68 Shelby GT350 popped up on the old interwebs for sale, and I figured, why not? Let's go to Southern California. This guy's got a original paint 68 GT350.
Mustangs are cheap to restore. It's just the rust is the problem.
He told me it's rust-free. The pictures look rust-free, and I mean, when rust-free, I mean like zero. I brought Dennis along because basically he's the foremost Shelby authority in all of the land, right?
I don't know about that, but I bought and sold a bunch of them. Guy lives in a multi-million-dollar house. He's got his own private road.
Dude, this is crazy. The guy just seemed like a regular car dude. Let's go see what he's got.
This could be interesting.
You guys found the place okay, I guess.
We did. It's incredible.
It's,
Not what we expected.
Little
Little shack out here in Alpine.
Dennis Collins.
Still, it's Paul Garrett.
Richard
my
Rawlings,
pleasure.
we spoke on the phone.
Yes, yes.
So,
I got a
wow.
few things I want to show you.
pretty rad, man.
Thanks. What the heck? I'm Paul Garrett. I'm a car builder. Been doing this pretty much all my life. Customizing cars, buying and selling, trading, restoring. This is something I do. It's a hobby.
Right on.
Make a couple bucks here and there. It's a passion.
Well, we must be doing something wrong.
This looks like a good time.
My fifth buggy. This time I wanted the extreme of the extreme on this go around.
How much is this?
About 140.
Wow. Well, let's talk about the much cheaper Shelby. Where's that at?
Well, that stuff's out here in the boneyard.
Do we really have to go back to a hotel? Why don't we just stay with you?
Yeah, we got room. We have room. We hang out, have parties, socialize.
Wait a second, man. You didn't have these cars listed on the net. Why is that?
I'm not really ready to sell these yet, you know. Maybe.
Is that an original Boss?
That's original Boss 302.
Wow. So we get through the pool house, and there's a Boss 302 sitting there in red, which I've never even seen one. That's super rare. There's a Boss 351 Mustang 71 model. It's wicked. Ford offered the Mustang in a bunch of different configurations, so depending on the option packages on these here, we could be looking at some seriously valuable cars.
Paul, is this a real black car?
As far as I know, it is. It looks like it. You scrape the paint deep. I don't see any other colors underneath of it.
There's no doubt about it. These are all rare Mustangs, and I'm trying to contain my excitement. I mean, I want them, but I don't even know if they're for sale yet. And if they are, they could be pricey. So Tricky Ricky's got to play it cool on this one. All right, so that's cool. Well, maybe we'll talk about these, but where's the Shelby?
All right,
That's what I came. I'm a Shelby
This
guy.
is the one you want to look at.
Yeah, there we go.
There she is.
Highland green tan interior. Ooh, little sun-baked.
Yeah, but that's what kept it all dry. No rust, no cancer.
Look, that's a Hertz car.
What?
Yep, see the DSO?
Yeah,
Hirsch rented them out.
Yep.
they had a Hertz Rent-A-Racer package. We get in the garage, and the Shelby is really, really nice. I mean, it's got one blowout tinted fender. I looked underneath. The torque boxes were great. The floorboards were great. I mean, it looked like a brand new car underneath. How long you had this car?
Not very long. You know, I found them and I decided to haul them home.
You found all these cars in the same spot?
One spot, lady's backyard, been sitting there for years.
Cool.
On end.
Can they all be for sale, or?
Are they all for sale right now?
Well, I came here to obviously try to buy this one, but you didn't tell me you had those on the phone. I hadn't seen. I'm walking by, you know, a couple of Bosses
we
and a Mach 1.
we can probably cut a deal for the whole package.
If I can have a few minutes, I need to look at the VINs and I need to make a phone call.
See, that's why I brought you, Dennis. Folks, it's go time. Paul's now willing to make this a Mustang Fiesta. The problem is, I don't even know if I have enough money for that stuff.
Coming up,
I'm I want this car.
Richard and Dennis empty their pockets to make a deal.
That's honestly all we have.
And this was supposed to be money for going out tonight.
And another setback with the Porsche.
I'm surprised we're having a problem here.
Has Aaron pointing fingers.
He's blaming.
It's missing some of the pieces, but I think this is a Super Cobra Jet, not a Cobra Jet.
So I brought my buddy Dennis out here to Alpine, California to help me verify 68 Shelby. But now I'm trying to include 3 more Mustangs into the deal.
Dude, they're rougher than stucco bathtubs.
Yeah, dude, but they're not rusty.
We know they're rare, but neither of us really are sure exactly how much they're worth.
I guess it depends what he wants.
Well, who can you call Kevin Marty, can't you?
He told us at Bear Jackson last time if we were in a super jam to call him. He normally needs 30 days, but he said he would do it.
Well, I would say 2 bosses and a
I'm gonna
mop.
take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of all 3 of these VINs and call him and see if he'll do it for us.
All right.
Kevin Marty owns all the archives for Ford. Hey, Kevin, it's Dennis. He can run the VIN and tell you exactly how it left the factory. That is key on a rare car like this. None of these cars have paperwork. Kevin, I really appreciate you doing that. It looks like it was worth it. They are really special cars. Well, guess what? We now have paperwork to all of them. Appreciate it. Later.
What you got, Holmes?
All right, I know you think I exaggerate this stuff sometimes, but
Gosh, did we find holy grails?
this one actually is.
Why?
Because it has no options. And it's a 430 gear car. That is incredible. And he said red is super rare. He didn't have time to go through all the deals.
Yeah.
He also said that they only made 20 of those.
And then what about this one?
Not only is it a Cobra Jet, it's a Super Cobra Jet with a drag pack.
What?
Yeah. So these 3 cars in their own right, in my opinion, these are all better than what you're trying to buy.
So what's a, like, steal it package figure?
I think 100 grand would be.
Like stealing it?
Yeah. Don't try to kill him too hard. He's gonna tell us to beat it.
Yeah, he obviously doesn't need the money.
Yeah. I want this car. You want to ride in this car, you will freak out.
Right now, I just get a bunch of rough vinyl up my ass.
Dude, those are some pretty rad cars, but they are dry, which I usually don't get to say. Usually I can say they're rusty, but...
Not these babies.
So where are we at on this car? I mean, what's your figure today?
35,000.
That's too much for just this car. Maybe I can average out. What do you want for all 4? Because those are pretty cool, too. They're just rough.
You know what's out there, right?
Well, I think that I have a pretty good understanding because my little boy Dennis here jumped on the phone and checked it all out, and we know it's there.
All 4 of them, all 4 of them. Counting this one.
Yes, sir.
$100,000.
God, they just need everything, and then I got to transport them.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like once I saw this car in person, more like 20-ish, and you got, $10,000, $12,000 a piece out there. I mean, what about like 50 grand?
No, I'll keep them. I'll sell you this for 35, but you got to come up with a number. My number's at 100. What's your number? Let's go up. Let's go up.
Well, I only came to buy this car, so let me go see how much cash I even have to deal with. Did you bring any?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Dig deep.
Let's see what we got in the car.
I didn't bring very much, dude. I brought like 20-something grand.
So we had to walk away and figure out what we had before I even did a negotiation, because if I'm going to do a cash deal and try to get it down to a certain point, I got to make sure I got the right amount of money on me.
I hope that's a big stack.
Well, that's all we have.
It's pretty good size.
Are we getting close?
I was at 50, and you didn't counter me. What do you think?
I'm trying to stick to 80. That's the lowest I can go. 80 grand for these 4 cars.
Well, here's where I'm at. I got $65,000 in cash.
And that's honestly all we have. And we shouldn't have had that. I was supposed to be buying a Jeep with mine, but...
And this was supposed to be money for going out tonight. 65. I mean, they're cool cars, but they're gonna need everything.
All right, let's do it.
Killer, man. All right. So the steal-it price for these cars was 100 grand, and we got them for 65. That's insane.
It is.
Dennis, you're gonna need to do the paperwork.
Each one of these are
10, 10, 10, and whoa. You gonna let it blow away, man? So now we have 4 cars instead of 1. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely. Get them out of here tonight for that. Thanks, Paul.
load them all up, guys. Get them out.
We should be able to flip them for a lot of money, but who knows? Until you get them to the shop and know exactly what you have, it's an unknown. But at 65 grand, I'll take that unknown all day long. How you like that? Get you some.
You actually taught me something today, so thank you for that.
Sometimes you just gotta ask.
All right, everybody, freshly painted front end coming in hot.
Hang on a second, let me just move this.
So we finally finished replumbing all the contaminated hoses on our junkyard Porsche, and we're almost done with the body work, which I confess is a relief because we've already spent way more time than I ever anticipated on installing kits that were supposed to be bolt-on. So I've really got to get this build moving again. Hey, Mike, let me know when you guys are done installing those liners so I can get this thing on the ground.
Sure thing, boss.
If we're going to have any chance of being ready for this race, I really should have the engine fired by the end of the day. Right now, I need everybody in the garage on their best game.
What is fighting with?
This thing does not want to go in.
So Kiki and I are trying to install the factory splash guards. It's pretty routine work normally, and they're factory, not a kit, so they should fit, right? Wrong.
It's the lines. No, it's the lines, dude.
Oh, really?
Looks like some of the new lines the guys just plumbed in are in the way. I don't think that was in Aaron's plan. What do they do?
I think they're for a charcoal canister or something. For that evap system.
How's the charcoal canister gonna fit in there? Awkward silence.
I don't feel awkward.
You will in a minute. Aaron, when you get a chance.
I got a chance right now. What you got?
So these lines are screwing us.
Okay. What's is the valves are a problem?
Just everywhere it lands, it won't go higher than where our fender's at.
Because there's too much stuff here.
Here, let's throw that up there and I'll show you what we're working with. Since we reshaped the fender, this doesn't fit anymore.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised we're having a problem here. When I had y'all put the front end on, I thought y'all, part of installing is correct, is checking for clearance on stuff.
We don't think that far ahead, we're body moving.
Okay. I mean, we're sending a tire into that area, so in situations like this, I get really frustrated. This is one of those examples where we have a problem that I didn't expect to have because I thought the guys would have mocked all of this up well before we got to this place.
And honestly, I didn't think about doing it. You know, I was told cut fenders here, cut fenders there. I don't do it. I'm not a big mechanic. You know.
This may be one of the times where I should have explained their job even more thoroughly.
Now, the only way to fix this is to stop everything and move some hoses around, which means yet another delay.
What I want you to do, just cut this flap out right here. Y'all got a flashlight over here?
Nope.
Hey, y'all have a flashlight out? Jeremy, can I use yours?
It's a blade.
It's a shame. Would have been nice. Go over there to check it over there and cycle it. But it's not a big deal. Everything is solvable. Yeah, just cut it off and remove it and then show me what you have left. Right now, I'm just frustrated because we are going to have to find a solution.
Aaron's mad at us, so he wants me to cut this, then cut this, put it back in here, and then get out of the way and just let him do that.
What is he gonna do?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Why is he mad at you?
Because we didn't check that.
Why didn't you check that?
I'm not mad at the guys.
Okay,
I'm mad at myself because sometimes I decide not to tell guys every aspect of their job, and I assume that they'll figure it out. And when they don't, I'm mad that I didn't tell them. Because I should have, and I think about it sometimes, but I think that they'll go ahead and get it, and I don't want to run over them. But, like I said, it's not a big deal. Everything is solvable.
Coming up,
They're four very special cars.
Richard and Dennis hope for a fairy tale ending to their Mustang story.
We call him a unicorn.
I did a lot of bad things when I was younger. I saw some unicorns.
Well, yeah.
And Aaron's ready to dance, but the Porsche won't party. Boom.
All right, Mike, what are you guys doing? You want to tell us about it?
No. Not you guys.
Yeah, Mike.
No Mike.
No, seriously, come on, man. Tell me what's going on. Come on, Mike.
So it turns out when we reshaped the Porsche's front fenders last week, somebody didn't leave enough room to accommodate the hoses and the factory front fender liners. That kind of ticked Aaron off, even though he said it didn't, like 10 times. But that same someone has come up with a pretty good solution. We're actually replacing part of the more rigid plastic with a softer product, so it can give where it needs to give and still protect the motor from stuff that might fly into it. Well, that's done. Too bad it took like 4 hours longer than it should have.
Yep.
But all's well that ends well, right? So can we finally talk about something else?
So, Jeff, thanks for coming in from wonderful Phoenix. It's almost like a Phoenix day today.
No, it is, exactly.
But we have a selection of Mustangs that we found. So this morning, a trailer dropped off those 4 rare Mustangs Dennis and I corralled out in California the other day for a sweet 65 grand. And I got on the horn to my friend Jeff here the minute they landed. He is a killer Mustang guy. He knows them backwards and forwards. He's bought a lot of cars from us in the past. And he's the kind of guy who might just want to take all 4 of them off our hands.
We got to turn them so we can burn them.
That's right. Or let her rip them, tater chip them. They're 4 very special cars.
Well, one of the reasons we called you is because you have bought one in the past, and it was rougher than a stucco bathtub.
I work at Barrett-Jackson and handle all the cars at the auction and everything, but my passion and my hobby on the side has always been Mustangs. And so when he called me on these 4 cars, and I'm like, I got to come and check them all out.
Boss 351. It is one of my favorite cars. I think one of the least appreciated cars until recently.
Yep. Now we move on to the one that I actually really like.
This might be the one that I actually really like, too.
The cool thing about this is it's red, not orange, even though it's oxidized, but no rust, and it's like everything delete. It's got a motor, and then the coolest thing ever, a 430 locker rear end.
Yep. So you guys know how rare this is.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's going to stroke out. I think it's a Holy Grail Boss 302.
Oh, here we go. Holy Grail.
I think it's, I bet you there's less than 10 like this, and maybe the only one.
It is the only one built like this. What in my world, we call him a unicorn. It's something you hear about, but you never see. So
That's awesome.
To stand here and be staring at this unicorn.
Well, I did a lot of bad things when I was younger. I saw some unicorns.
Well, yeah.
All right, man, how much money did you bring?
My price, if I was having to do all 4 of them, would be 60. But I really want to buy this one. After I looked at them all, the Boss 302 was really the car that I was really wanting to get my hands on.
So what's your price on this car?
I go 45 on this car.
This car right here is the easiest car to advance because when it goes to sell, there's not another one. How about 60 grand for this car?
50.
55. This car's never been advertised, and you know that.
Yep.
If we put this car out there, then everybody knows where it started, and
that's the biggest
55.
Deal.
Deal.
So at the end of the day, we bought all 4 Mustangs for 65 grand. We just sold one of them for 55. That means I've got, let's call it $3,333 a piece in the other 3. Anything we get for them over 10 grand, well, that's pure profit. And believe me, we're gonna get a lot more than that for them.
All right, I'll sell the other 3. Don't worry about them.
I'll help you with the other 3. How's that?
It's been a good day. Woo! Thank you, Jeff.
So, Charles, who do you want to win the Porsche race?
Who do you think?
Okay, but who do you actually think is going to win?
Man, that's a tough call, man. I'm both Team Uncle Aaron and Team Daddy Richard, man. I like both of them. The car we're building is badass. It's fast. An LS3 and a Porsche. That green car, twin turboed, all-wheel drive. I'm gonna have to go with Daddy.
All right, guys. In this configuration, it won't stay running, but it may fire. So as you know, we've managed to squeeze an LS3 crate engine into our otherwise fine European Go-Mobile to give it some of our obscene American horsepower. However,
right now we have a wonderful piece of yard art. We've not asked it to do anything.
well, now we've finally got enough systems in place that we're ready to fire the motor.
It's a big day.
Hey, we need a fuel pressure check. Was there any leak or fluid anywhere?
This thing hasn't spilled a drop of fuel.
Bingo. All right, great.
We'll find out if this has been a fun journey and almost over, or a fun journey and just getting deeper.
So I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. If there's no indication of trouble, see if it'll start.
Okay.
Oh,
We should probably put some gas in this thing.
Well, if it didn't have any gas in it, I can tell you why it's not running. Ain't got no gas.
I've got that vent open so people may.
In 2 days, our junkyard Porsche is supposed to be sitting on an airstrip, ready to race Richard's Porsche with its $200,000 worth of bells and whistles. So with that deadline rapidly approaching, I can't afford any delays now.
Let's try it again.
Mass airflow meter.
That's right.
A fuel injector motor needs a myriad of sensors to feed data to the computer that runs it all, and we just don't have them all hooked up yet. That could be giving us the problems. Try it again. Or it could be something much deeper.
So right now, we're kind of in a race to figure out what it is. We'd like to go home tonight knowing that the engine runs.
We've had an active fire a couple times, so it's so something is turning off. Map. Manifold pressure sensor. Let's check the wiring.
Let's look up the pin up for it and just double check it real quick.
I pulled out the leads from the harness that go to the sensor to check that they were all in order.
What do you got going on that map sensor?
It was the wires are backwards.
Turns out I had the wires from the harness to the sensor hooked up wrong.
That makes sense. So it can't tell how much air it has. It'll fire it and shut everything off. That's pretty indicative of not understanding how much air is in the motor, because unless it can tell how much air is coming in, it doesn't know how much fuel to give it.
Yeah.
That's why it kept shutting down the motor. Having the wires back would probably smoke the sensor. So Charles rewired the connector while Jason ran out to the parts store to pick up a new sensor.
Oh, is that the new one?
No.
Replacing the sensor did the trick, and we're finally in the home stretch. We just need to assemble everything on the body, give the engine a final tune, and we should be ready to race.
Thanks, guys.
Jason, are you willing to bet the 996 beats Richard's Porsche?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because we built it.
Coming up,
I'll be on the tarmac in another minute.
Aaron and Richard finally put the pedal to the metal.
Let's do it.
Let's go! Go, Aaron!
All right, we got a race, ladies.
Which celebrity lost his life when his Porsche 550 Spyder crashed into another car? Was it A. Sam Kinison, B. James Dean, C. Paul Walker, or D. Ernie Kovacs? Which celebrity lost his life when his Porsche 550 Spyder crashed into another car? The answer is B. James Dean was fatally injured when he crashed his Spyder, nicknamed Little Bastard, en route to a race in September of 1955.
Hey, Aaron, what's your ETA?
I'll be on the tarmac in another minute.
Richard's got his car in one of the hangars.
Everything else is cleared out except for us monkeys. Looks like as soon as you get here, we got a race, ladies.
That's perfect.
So here you go, our 2000 Porsche Carrera Cabriolet with a whole bunch of crazy Kaufman in it. Basically, I got this car for a song off my buddy Dennis Collins because it had a blown motor. This was supposed to be a quick flip. Maybe we'd throw a motor in it, but Aaron wasn't having it.
One primary problem was Richard didn't specify which motor he wanted. Since we do everything bigger and better here in Texas, six-cylinder really wasn't going to cut it for me on this one, so we needed a V8. Man, I couldn't be more excited.
The guys over at Scoggin Dickey dug up a Chevrolet Performance LS3. It's a 495-horse version of it.
This is running stock throttle body, stock manifolds on the exhaust.
And we're still able to put down 330-something horsepower on the ground. But there again, if we're gonna have an LS in it, why just have a 996? It's kind of a dumpy little car. And so we found some people that offered a 997 conversion, which we were very excited about, till which time we began working on it and realized that we were gonna have trouble.
Our brackets, they're just flat pieces of sheet metal.
So after investing many, many more hours into the installation, we've got the 997 nose on, and it actually looks great. So with that done, we knew that we wanted the car stanced, but not so much that it was outside the performance realm. So we've used H&R springs all the way around, H&R struts for it, and then we've upgraded many pieces of the suspension to be much more performance-based. The next thing is, when it comes to the wheels, the stock stuff just really wasn't going to work for us. So made a call to Rotiform, and we got a set of 19.9s and 19.11s with 225 and 275 rubber wrapped around. Seems a little narrow for the rims that we picked, but this is definitely a little bit of a different style. We wanted to see how well we could pull it off. There was one more problem, is that those wheels on this car still needed a little help. So even with the low altitude on it, we wanted to beat the car up a little bit. So we used a set of JT mode fender flares. Easier said than done, like always. We had to modify the bumper, modify the flares. A lot of things went into it, but it was well worth the effort. This is definitely a cool package.
Now, basically, what we've got is a finished car. I don't know what you'd call this. An LS swapped Carrera 997-ish cabriolet.
Car of the globe, see? See, it's a German car with Japanese fender flares on it, American wheels, and a hulking Michigan-built motor. Who knows? It's a product of the globe. Built in Dallas, Texas.
Right on. And I tell you what, this thing looks sharp. It is a bitchin' little ride. In fact, Aaron told me that he thought this car could beat my new 2016 Porsche. And I'm thinking, okay, I like to race.
We know what the new Turbo S is capable of, something like 560 horsepower. And of course, Richard has the sports package, which actually bumps up the torque for short bursts. Well, the one thing we don't know is what this is capable of. While it's not boosted, it produces much bigger torque numbers than it did originally, much bigger horsepower than it did originally. And we know this car was never a match for the Turbo S, but now with its V8 power and putting 430-something on the ground, well, this right here could be a close race. I'm ready to find out.
Oh, I'm ready. Whew. It's a good day for it, and I got you the track, so how's all this work?
All right, so what I've kind of got set up is I've given us a little bit of room from the bleach box down here on the end that we can get rolling 25, 30 miles an hour.
Okay.
And basically all we're gonna do is we're gonna pace each other, and then as soon as we cross the cones of the nose of the car, lay into it, give it hell all the way down here through the flags. We're gonna say I got this next set of cones, and we should be able to reach at least 130 by those cones right there. That's actually the finish line. Whoever goes through it first, regardless of speed, is the winner.
Are we gambling anything? Are we just doing this for the hell of it?
I don't have any money in this outfit.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's go do it. I'll see you down at the front.
Hey guys, you know the drill. Work up to speed and then gun it at the cones.
We good?
Yeah, look pretty good.
All right, radar guns up.
Guns up. All right, ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. All right, amigo, it's on. Let's do it. All right, they're cruising speed.
About to hit the first cones.
Come on, Aaron.
Yeah, let's go. Go, Aaron.
Come on, car.
Got a clean start.
Come on. Come on, car. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Richie had him.
I think you won.
Yeah.
So our little junkyard Porsche didn't exactly pull off a victory. So much for my big mouth.
I guess the old man in the new car wins.
Yeah. Well, we had a feeling yours was faster, but we wanted to try. It may not beat a brand new turbo car, but
It was right there. Dude, I was really
close
surprised. I had no idea that car would be that fast.
Well,
that thing's fast.
But nonetheless, we showed up with a solid car and showed exactly what it was made of. Win or lose, I couldn't be more proud of our build.
From the start line, it was pretty close. I mean, it was pretty even. You were out about a bumper on him, crossing the cones.
to tell you the truth, it did exactly what I thought it would do. I had you second, third, and fourth, and then when I clicked fifth, you started making a lot of boost and just pulled right on by.
So we were supposed to be, rolling 30 to 130. So aiming for this to be 130. Where was I?
You passed the cones at 144.
Whoa!
What about the silver car?
38.
138?
Oh, it's far behind.
That's right on up there, dude. That car's rad.
trucking.
That is freaking cool.
Yeah.
And a third the price, huh?
More like a sixth with the
Probably the better bet right here.
Yeah, probably cheaper insurance. Aaron certainly delivered. I mean, he didn't beat me, but he gave me a run for my money, and that is exactly what he promised. I like it, but now we got to sell it. I mean, we got about around 50 grand in it.
You're not gonna find this combination out there for sale. This is a weird custom.
Yeah, I put the word out, and I've already gotten a few nibbles. So hopefully I can reel in a really big fish that is willing to pay really big for this kind of cool.
All in all, guys, I mean, I think that I'm really, really, really happy with the car. It did everything it was supposed to do, and it did it really well. We're just a little out-muscled this time.
I just want to see you drive it around with the top down.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Come on, man. Your beard will flop around the wind. You won't be able to see.
Oh, no.
Guess we're walking.
Yeah, driving's for winners.
Coming up.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. A couple of sneaky buyers are looking for a real steal.
I hope you're the guys that called. We looking for a car for you or you?
But the real trick is who's driving this deal.
Dang, dude, how'd you get so lucky?
You know, I don't like it when Aaron's mad at me, and I like to think of myself as a bridge builder.
I know Aaron likes tacos. Gonna get me on his good graces.
So I rustled up a little bridge building material here and wrote Aaron a nice little note that said, if you forgive me, circle yes. It's gonna work. Yeah. Well, look at that. I'll be. Take that as a yes.
Wow.
Check it out. Looking good.
Looks like they dropped it down a few inches.
Just get inside. Let's just check it out.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like this.
Well, I hope you're the guys that called.
No, we just came to spectate.
Come on, man. Richard, how you?
Hey,
Zach.
Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Zach and Tony. So earlier today, I got a call about my Porsche / Chevrolet LS motor 9967 whatever Franken Porsche thing that Aaron built. What's up, man?
Yeah, we're looking for a car for Gumball. He's gonna ride with us this year.
Gumball 3000?
Gumball 3000.
Dude, I've been on that like 3 or 4 times. They immediately tell me they're thinking about taking it on Gumball, and I'm like, dadgummit, man. I wish I could go on that. The Gumball 3000 is the ultimate race for international high rollers who want to race cars all over the world and have a good time doing it. It's a little bit of a rally, a little bit of a race, but most of all, it's a lot of camaraderie with a lot of car people. It's a lot of fun. A little bit jealous, but right now, I gotta sell my car. Dude, you're gonna have to run hard. I've ridden the Gumball now 4 times, won it twice.
Awesome.
Where's it going this year?
We're starting in Dublin and then in Romania. So
Romania.
It's gonna be a nice ride.
That's rad. So we looking for a car for you or you?
Looking for a car for you.
Dang, dude, how'd you get so lucky? Is this guy even old enough to drive? I mean, come on. And now his dad's talking about buying him this car? Where did I get left out of the gene pool? I mean, I got dealt a bad hand. Trick to this one is we put an LS in it, which you probably know is the engine they use in a Corvette. So you got your same Porsche setup, but we beefed up all the suspension and brakes and stuff like that. So we lost about 100 pounds and added 100 horsepower. And then we're still running the Porsche transmission.
I wanted an American car, and he's in love with Porsches. Crazy to think that's a Chevy engine.
It's a rad, dude, and it's way different because you
Doesn't
pull
sound
up.
like a Porsche though, right?
Oh, no, it doesn't, man.
It's a Porsche till you start it up.
Until you start it up. It's loud. It sounds like a Corvette engine is just right behind you. It's its own. It's a Porsche.
It's a Porsche.
It's a Porsche.
What's going on, guys?
There's the man.
How you doing, man?
Tony.
These guys are running the Gumball.
Cool. I think this would be an incredibly fun car to run on it.
I was trying to explain to him what all we did is suspension, but I told him you'd know more about that than I did.
Made its freeway characteristics a bit rougher than you'd probably like, but its track and very high-speed cornering is a bit improved. So it's gonna be a lot tighter. It's gonna be more responsive, do what you ask it to do. And then obviously you saw the conversion to the front ends.
It looks like it's sitting on the ground from distance, too.
Yeah.
How's that back end with all that torque, though?
It absolutely plants, it absolutely hooks, and it goes. I mean, I'm really, really happy. I think the car will best 170.
So basically, it'll keep up with all the other ones.
100%. And there's other guys that tell you their cars will do 200. They'll step up to 200 for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then they'll run 85, 90 the rest of the day.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell the kid's really digging it. I mean, he seems like a car guy. They're wanting something different, something cool, and something to kind of, you know, have some fun with. And this is the perfect one. So what do you think? You want to go for a ride, man?
Yeah, might as
Let's do it.
well.
Cool. Let's do it.
Hey, enjoy it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
The way I usually hook them is I take them for a test drive. And you've heard the phrase of, you know, like taking candy from a baby. Well, this is going to be like giving candy to a baby. This kid will be hooked the second he gets down the street. You know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but the more time I spend with this kid, it's obvious he's got a lot of style. And I couldn't help but show him exactly what this car can do. Like I said, giving candy to the kid. He seems stoked. All I gotta do now is hook the dad, because he's the one with the wallet. He looked like he liked it. What'd you think?
That was great. That was great. I feel like it's a good car for Gumball. All in all, it's a nice car.
Well, dude, I've run Gumball, and I've won it. And this car's, you know, fully capable of running it and winning. Bottom line is, you know, when does that thing start?
A few weeks.
Dang. Well, you got to get the car over there, too, so you're running against the clock. I tell you what, I need 75 grand for it.
75? That's a lot of money, man.
So I hit him at 75 grand. I mean, I'm already 50 grand into the car, and it's really what I think the car should bring.
I'll do 55.
No, I can't do that. They're not even in the realm there. I think the car will sell, so I don't want to cut my own throat. Zach took a page out of the old Gas Monkey playbook and offered me 55 grand for the car, and I'm like, well, there's no way. I mean, you're the first guy here to look at it, and I'll just hang out and wait for the next one. I mean, you guys got to come up a little bit.
60 maybe?
I don't know what maybe means. Is that 60? Is that an offer of 60, or is that a 60 maybe? Getting closer, but he's just not there.
Come on, man. We're about to take this 3,000 miles. It's not like it's going to be sitting
But
pretty.
you'll be the only one. See, that's the thing about Gumball, too, is showing off. You roll up with this. I've got some flexibility there, and they're here to buy. But with the things they were telling me they're doing, they got money. Let's go, guys.
Tell you what, 62.
Oh, man.
62.
Come up to 65, and we'll do the deal there. And that's still 5 grand shorter than I wanted to sell it. I really wanted 70, but I got a passion for Gumball, too.
You know what? Your hard-earned allowance.
65.
You get $65,000 allowance? Is that per month or year or what? All right, so 65 grand?
65.
Bam, that's a deal.
Appreciate
Let's go
it,
do
man.
some paperwork,
Let's
get
do
you
it.
guys set up.
I'm excited. My son's got a car for Gumball this year. He's going to be racing right next to me. It's going to be a blast.
It'll be a blast.
I'm on the way to Dublin.
Golly, Dublin, Ireland. So, final number, 65 grand. That pays for the car, that pays for all the work, makes some profit for Gas Monkey so I can afford whatever the hell's going on around here today. And, hey, I'm happy. And it's a nice sunny day. And I got money in my pocket. What's wrong with this picture?
Right now on Fast and Loud.
Watch the beard.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman
This belonged to, like, your grandma or something?
take home your grandma's 55 Chevy
It's nice, it's clean, it's sanitary.
to give it a brand new groove in time for a big dance.
We're gonna build it for Barrett Jackson.
You gotta turn this one quickly.
But with Aaron away, preparing for another tango with Pikes Peak,
Lonely. Oh.
it's up to the rest of the monkeys to get this bell ready for the ball on time.
I'm gonna get some coffee because today's just one of those days. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Richard's animal instincts take over when he sniffs out a backyard bonanza
We got 9 cars.
and decides to go in for a big kill.
Want to take all of them?
Can you throw in the horse?
Watch out, because the entire garage is swinging for the fences.
I want this thing to look tip-top for Barrett Jackson.
But a couple of bad plays
whole thing's kind of a mistake.
or a wrong pitch
I don't even know how to sell an ambulance.
could leave the whole team crying foul.
I might need a do-over on this thing.
I really wish Richard would start buying cars that run.
All right, I did some damage at this cell, guys.
Oh, is that a Countach?
Yes, it is.
Shut the front door. Oh, my God.
So for the past couple of weeks, I've been running all over this country collecting cars like aging rock stars collect scars. So there's a big Barrett Jackson auction coming up soon, and I want to make a big splash. So I'm planning on upping my game. Like taking $1 million worth of cars and putting them on the auction block. How's it going, man?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, sir.
Brought your stuff for you.
All right. This first shipment of cars right here, it's got some good ones.
Very nice.
Just like the poster I had as a kid.
Come on. I got a 1989 Lamborghini Countach that I hope to get over 300 grand for.
How about this one?
Get out of the way. And a 36 Ford.
It's a good-looking car, too.
Yeah, this is a rad dude right here.
The Lambo and the 36, what else did you get?
You know, I really don't know. I found and I bought back. It's a 50s Olds, which was one of the first cars we built here at Gas Monkey. You want to ride that one, Sleeves? Straight out of Terminator. Got me a Harley Fat Boy.
This is a Terminator bike. Holy crap! Out of big box.
A 55 black T-Bird. The T-Bird up there is pretty cool. 26,000 original miles, one owner, original paint, original interior. A 36 Caddy.
Beautiful car.
And I even managed to track down a 77 Bandit Trans Am.
Bye. See ya.
Woohoo! Now, the thing is, these cars are all flips, which means I'm not laying a finger on them until I push them on stage. But Barrett Jackson's one of those events that I always like to bring something that's got our Gas Monkey stamp on it. All right, well, that's the last one. Just cram it in there and be done. So once we get these cars tucked into their spot, Aaron and I are gonna head out to see a car that might be something that we can work with, kind of like a cherry on top of my big pile of cars. Man, what happened to sunny California?
No kidding. Thought they were supposed to be in a drought. So what brings us back to Monterey?
Well, remember the dual Gia I bought? Yeah. Me and Dennis bought it, actually. I couldn't afford it by myself on that one. That guy had a pretty cool 55 Chevy. So a couple of months back when we took the Packard to Pebble Beach,
We made it. Didn't get in trouble and didn't break down.
me and Dennis ended up finding dual Gia serial number 1, which is a really special car.
There it is. 101.
But the guy that had it also had a 55 Chevy. And I tried to buy it then, but he didn't want to sell it. And he gave me a call a couple of days ago and told me he was moving to Reno and it was time to let the old 55 go.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, there it is. Now, you might find this hard to believe, but I did the research and it's true. Raining's gonna mess up my hair, man. Turns out we've never built a 55 Chevy at Gas Monkey Garage. Yeah, I know. I have a hard time believing that, too. What's going on, sir?
Hey, Richard. How are you?
Hey, good to see you again.
My name is Mike Amader, and I'm from Monterey, California.
So you decided to sell it. You're moving to Reno?
Yeah.
From this beautiful place?
Well, yeah.
So tell me the story again, because I was trying to remember it when I was telling Aaron what was going on. This belonged to, like, your friend's mom or grandma or something?
My friend's grandmother owned it. I'm the second owner, and I bought it in, like, 1981. It's a 1955 Chevrolet 210 two-door hardtop.
This was a 283 car with a 4-speed to begin with, or 283 automatic?
It was a 265 with an automatic. So now it's a 327 with the 4-speed. Mission came out of a 67 Corvette that I wrecked.
Well, you got to use the parts for something. What color was it originally?
It was a light brown. I got a picture of it. You want to see it?
Heck yeah.
This is what it looked like in 1881.
When you bought it?
Yeah.
Really? That's a cool color combination there. It's kind of a taupe with white.
No kidding.
So of Tri-5s, 55, 56, and 57 Chevrolets, I love 55s.
Let me put it to you this way. Trying to get away from their old man image, Chevy took a completely crazy risk and redesigned their full-size car line with the 1955 model year and up, including the mid-range 210. And it paid off. They were a huge hit with the public, and that same year, GM ended up being the first company in the world to earn over $1 billion in profit.
Yeah, what a pretty car.
It's already a great car if we can just get the attitude fixed. You know, the paint's kind of weird, the front seat's definitely weird, and obviously the wheels and altitude are you know, not our style. So if we can fix those things, we might end up with a really great car for a really low, you know, level of investment once we get back to the shop. So this is a great buy, I think.
Take it for a spin?
Yeah.
Cool. Go. I'll drive. You get in the back. So how many miles do you think you put on the car since 81 when you had it?
Oh, not a lot because it's parked most of the time.
Drives good, feels good. I'm 99% sure that this is the car for us, as long as it doesn't fall apart on the way back to Mike's house. And I'm ready to get a deal done, get it back to Dallas, get the guys hammering away on it, and take it to Barrett and make a tidy profit. Well, I dig it. So you were telling me on the phone you wanted like 27, 28 grand for it. Where do we really sit?
Well, as close to that as possible.
Jeez. So I'm looking at the car, and I know what the car's probably worth retail, but obviously we've got to get a little back of that. And then Aaron and I had to come all the way out here to Monterey. And then I've got to get the car all the way back, not to mention mine and Aaron's flights back. So I've got some expense just in coming out here to make a decision. You add that in and where I've got to be, I mean, even before I walked up the driveway, I knew I had to be south at 25,000 bucks. I'm not at 27 grand. I was thinking more, probably 18.
Ooh, no, that's way too low. I got 20,000 just in parts alone in that car.
27 just put me too high. How about 20?
Can you go a little higher?
I feel like I'm bidding against myself. You hadn't come down yet. Golly. 22 and a half. It's a good car.
You're killing me.
I know, but I'm trying to get a good deal. You're moving, man. You're out of here. You don't need to take this thing with you.
All right.
Killer deal. Right on.
Good, man.
Appreciate it.
We settled on 22,500. I'm happy with it. Richard's happy, so we made a deal.
Let's get you paid and do some paperwork, and then I'll just have it shipped, obviously. I'm not going to drive it back. Settle at 22.5. That's perfect. I can get it back to Dallas, get me and Aaron back to Dallas, and get the guys rolling on Gas Monkey's first 55 Chevrolet. And maybe we can fetch 50 grand at auction. Or, on the flip side, bidding only hits 30, in which case, well, we're going to lose our shirts.
Yep, and maybe our pants, too.
Could be. There it is right there.
55. Staying alive.
Well, it's definitely yellow.
So today, me and the guys are cleaning up the shop when the 55 Chevy comes pulling in. I'm pretty stoked about. I do like those cars. So is this an internet buy, or where'd y'all get this at?
I found this in California.
It looks clean. It's just got some bad taste on it.
Exactly. So we're gonna make it taste good in time for Barrett Jackson in 2 weeks.
Well, we can do that. I get bad taste a lot.
It's nice, it's clean, it's sanitary, it's just ugly. And way I understand it is it's a 327 motor and transmission from a vet. And then so it's not the right motor and transmission, but it does seem to run good. And it's a 4-speed.
Yeah, we could clean it up.
I kind of like it. You know, I gotta be honest, I really dig this car. And the best part, this 55 is hot rodding 101. So the guys really shouldn't have any problem with this build while I'm away at Colorado. Yep, it's that time of year again.
All right, man. Good luck, brother.
Annual running of the Pikes Peak Hill Climb.
Yeah!
2 years ago, I was a rookie, just looking to make it to the top without driving off the mountain. I ended up finishing with a pretty decent time of 12 minutes and 53 seconds. When I went back last year, I wanted to improve on that time. But bad weather cut the race short. So the race wasn't canceled, but we're only running up to Glen Cove. It's just a third of the way up the course. This year is the 100th anniversary of the event. And my goal is to come in under the 1150 mark. I'm headed out with the Falcon tomorrow night, and so I want to leave the guys with the best game plan I can for the few days I'll be gone.
So what's your plan, Aaron? What are you thinking?
You know, the thing is, like, I think it's such a sweet, such a nice little car. It just needs love. You know, some cars we get in here need to be gutted. But some cars, like this one, just need an aggressive image update. So to accomplish that, the first thing we're going to do is change the color of this Chevy. I'm not a fan of this color yellow, but there's a lot of it, so we're going to keep that. But we're going to make it a little meaner by repainting the white to black. It needs new wheels and tires, bigger brakes, new suspension, and a more modern interior. The engine runs fine, but it's really looking worn out, so we're going to pull it, paint it, and make it match our car's new appearance. This is going to save us both time and money, which is a great thing because the deadline for Barrett Jackson is only 2 weeks away. And any time that we can save on the big stuff is more time that we can devote to the small things. And Richard's only given us a budget of 15 grand to get it all done. I do think it's a cool car. I think it's a great car, and I can't wait to see it on the ground.
Well, y'all get it in and get started. I've done my part. I bought it.
Tell you want to drive it in for us?
Yeah, good thing about keeping the yellow paint.
I didn't ask you if you want to tell us some more stuff. I said you want to drive it for us?
Coming up,
Kind of glanced at the review that you said you had a bunch more cars.
Richard scores big out in the country.
It's about maybe 25, 30 miles. You better watch it, dude. This is my scene.
Just yank it.
And the monkeys go to town on the 55.
Or you can just do that.
So I'm out here in Justin, Texas, which actually isn't too far from the shop. It's about maybe 25, 30 miles. You better watch it, dude. This is my scene. I saw a guy had an ad for 69 Riviera, and it looked like a pretty honest car. Black, red interior, bucket seats. It's pretty cool all the way around. So he said he had some other cars in the back and figured I'd just come out and take a look and see what he had. I mean, what the heck? Maybe I can find a couple more cars to bring to Barrett Jackson. Oh, hey, sir. That looks like a vicious miniature horse. Can I come back?
Sure.
Richard Rawlings, I talked to you on the phone?
Yeah, Glenn Stevens.
Glenn?
Donna Stevens.
Donna Stevens. Glenn and Donna.
I'm Glenn Stevens. This is my wife, Donna, and we live here in Justin, Texas.
I kind of glanced at the review that we talked about, but you said you had a bunch more cars. I guess this is it?
Yeah. Over the years, one car and truck after another came into the backyard, and I do want my backyard back.
Well, we got a little El Camino, huh? It's got just a small block Chevy, or?
Yeah, it's 305.
So they were in the backyard, so I went on back there first, and it turns out he's got a 64 El Camino. Is that a three-legged dog? That's a three-legged dog with a black eye. He's got a 53 Buick. Have you had this one running and driving ever? Or just
no, it doesn't have an engine.
All right. Got 52-ish Chevrolet with a big motor in it. Oh, somebody hot rodded it. It's got some rust problems. What do you got over there, a Nova? Well, what about this little truck? This is a little short bed, huh?
Yeah, it's an SS, a 90 model.
Is this a real SS?
Yeah.
But he's also got a real 454 SS Chevy truck from like the 1990. And those are not only pretty cool, but they're pretty rare these days. 454 SS truck, pretty rad, cool. And that's a good little truck to have. And then he's got a short bed Ford that I liked. What year's this?
61.
Got a good looking patina to it. Got a long bed Ford that I don't like because of long beds. I saw, is there an ambulance over here?
Yeah.
And then he had an ambulance, which was pretty cool. What are you doing with an ambulance?
Oh, I used it for a work truck.
Work truck?
Yeah.
An ambulance? Were you an ambulance dude or what?
No, I'm a train rescue man. I service and repair overhead cranes, do different types of technology changes, doing and just plain repairs.
So this is pretty cool. You know, what a lot of people don't know about me is I was a police officer and a firefighter and a paramedic before I was old enough to drink. So the ambulance was pretty cool because it's actually the make and model that I first drove when I was a lot younger and I was working for the fire department. So being in the back of that was kind of surreal. This is pretty much exactly what I remember. Hit the buttons on, stab him in the arm, give him some oxygen, good to go. I don't really need it, though. I have absolutely no use for it. Zero. I mean, what am I gonna turn it into, a party wagon? Looks like it might be big enough to carry my beer around, though. Well, I came here to look at the Riviera, so we might as well go out there and take a look at that, huh?
Yeah.
What's the scoop on this car, sir?
I bought it. It's been sitting for 15 years.
Gotcha.
It was brown. Everything was brown. Everything was falling apart inside.
Does this one run?
Needs a starter.
I love that shifter. That's rad.
Yeah, that arc.
So we go back out front, and I check out the Rivi. It doesn't run. He says it needs a starter. I mean, I don't think it's a good fit for Barrett Jackson, but it is a pretty straight, honest car. So if I can make a good deal on that, great. So what are you thinking you want for this one? This is what I came to see.
I'll take $6,000 for it.
I wanted it for around $2 or $3 grand, and that wasn't going to work. So, you know, the other stuff that caught my eye was the 454 pickup and the El Camino and the other short bed pickup. So if I can get a good enough deal for all 9 cars and maybe get him throwing that horse, it'll work. We got 9 cars back there, right?
Yeah.
How about like $13,500 for all of them? You don't have to get them running, driving, nothing. I'll just yank them out and figure it out when I get them back to the shop.
I'll tell you what, if you want to take all of them, I'll take that $17,500.
If I come up to 14?
I don't know. What do you think about it?
I think 15.
15? She said 15.
15 grand. All right. Can you throw in the horse?
No.
Man, Aaron
Horse
would
don't
love
go.
that thing. Horse don't go, huh? We'll go with 15 grand. I'll take it. That's a deal.
All right.
All right, guys. So that's like 9 cars for 15 grand. I mean, if you're good at math like I am, that's probably $1,500 a car, roughly. I mean, I think that works. Maybe it's a little less than that. Maybe I'm not as good as math as I thought. Why don't I do this? I'll have Chris, my tow guy. He'll come out here and he'll just start yanking them out. I don't want you to have to do any work or anything.
That'd be great.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
coming out. I got my car sold.
And I got my yard back.
It's a great day.
Hey, if that horse kicks you again and you want to get rid of him, you tell me. I'll take him home to Aaron.
We can't get rid of Sheila.
I'm glad you came to help me.
I know, I haven't seen you forever. You've been over here all by yourself.
I know.
It's kind of quiet and nice over here. It's
I was
nice
gonna say
and
it's
cool.
lonely on the top, but
So today we're getting started on this 55 Chevy that Richard wants for Barrett Jackson. And this build's going a little different than all the other ones started out at. Where are we putting all this crap? We need a box or something, because I'll lose it. Usually, we tear the cars apart over in the garage. But since there's no real metal work or anything to be done, Aaron went ahead and said, why don't I take it first and get my part knocked out? So the first step is to carefully remove the trim. I mean, it is 60 years old, and it's hard to find.
Just yank it. I would, but you wedged it in my hand on this side. Or you can just do that.
And then start prepping this thing for paint. Sure, they tell me just spray the white parts black. They make it sound so easy. Watch the beard. But really, black is the hardest color to paint. It shows every little imperfection. Now, if Richard was a normal paint customer, I'd quote him 2 weeks for a black paint job like this. But we only have 2 weeks for the entire build. So I'm gonna have to bust my ass for the next couple days. If I pull off this miracle, it'll be a pretty sweet ride.
What's up, Mater? Another Riviera. What year is this one?
I don't know. I'm not sure what year it is.
God dang.
It's not the same as our other one.
455.
That's about twice as ugly.
Oh, yeah. Riviera time. What's up?
I think Stevie Wonder wired this car.
Oh, I thought he went to the Charles School of Wiring.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding, man.
All right.
All right, well, you hadn't heard the best part of the story. This guy calls me up, and he's got this Rivi he wants to sell, and he says he's got a bunch of other stuff laying around. So I went ahead and cruised out there real fast, because we built the Rivi a while back, and I was like, we know what that brought.
And 27,000 and what? And we're going to go twice. 27. So right there. 27,000.
Congrats, man. So I get there. This thing's in the front, and it's what he said ran and drove a few years ago.
At one point, I'm sure it did.
Then in the backyard, he's got a 3-legged dog with a black eye and a miniature horse, which I begged the guy to sell to me so I could give it to Aaron. He looked like you, dude, because he was all woolly and crazy looking. So then he had an El Camino, a 53 Buick, a Nova, a big long bed truck, a short bed truck, an SS 454 truck that's actually in pretty decent shape except for the flaking of the paint that they all did,
bad clear.
and an ambulance. So I ended up making a deal for everything he had. So I bought 9 cars for 15 grand, which is what, like 1,200 a piece or something like that? So what I need you all to do is to get them all ready as soon as they come in, so I can quick get them up for sale, because Aaron's leaving for Pikes Peak soon.
All 9 of them?
Yeah. So there you go. Jeez.
Coming up,
Guess I can get the tire out of the way.
Richard faces a sales emergency.
I don't even know how to sell an ambulance.
Yo, Jason, you got to come look at this.
While the monkeys have a crisis of their own.
Damn it. Who's the big daddy now?
Shut up, Germ.
Is she painted? Kind of?
Painted.
Oh.
Wow. Black and jello?
It is black and jello.
All right, what sports teams have these colors? Let's just get it out of the way now.
I don't know the name. I don't.
The Steelers?
So I got the black paint sprayed and wet sanded on the 55 we're building, but I'm still not done with the car. Richard didn't want me to touch the yellow, but that paint is kind of tired. It's, got scratches from people washing it, drying it, getting driven, stuff like that.
Yellow cab?
Thing is, he's not here right now. So I'm gonna take the day and give it a good buff and shine.
All right.
Well, if you get it done, you need today to buff it. By tomorrow, we'll have the parts we need for the suspension, so I'll kick it to Jeremy just as soon as you're done. Get it out of your way.
I may need today and tomorrow to buff it, but I'll
do
try
what
to
you
get it
gotta
done
do,
today.
because obviously we want this thing to look tip-top for Barrett Jackson. But be careful, we do not have time to repaint it.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me get it done, and I'll get it over to you guys.
Okay, just holler. We'll come get it. Thanks, Mike.
Cool. Thank y'all for pushing.
Hey, guys.
Is that Aaron?
Yeah. He wants to tell us about how hot dogs are made again.
No.
What? You didn't believe me the first time?
That was an hour-long conversation about how hot dogs were made.
Still made the same way.
Yes.
So I'm fixing to head out to Pikes Peak again, and so Jason's the new daddy while I'm gone. So I'm leaving tonight for Pikes Peak, so I'm not going to be able to help the guys with what's going on here at the garage. So I'm going to leave Jason in charge because, well, he likes to worry a lot whether I'm here or not, so nothing will be out of the norm for him.
You really think Jason should be in charge?
All right, well, there's some day laborers.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron put me in charge, no problem. 55 build is not that complicated, and we should be able to get a ton done while he's gone, even if Mike doesn't think so.
So we've already burned a couple days on the paint.
We've burned 1 day on the paint.
One long day.
One
and
day.
But we got a couple. Obviously, we're gonna spend some more time on it. So whenever we get it back from paint, then suspension. Definitely, you're gonna head that up on the back. And so I'd love to see heavy work done. Motor trans back in, suspension on. That'd be what I'd like to see. So sound good?
Good enough.
All right, guys.
Hey,
I'll
have a
see
good
you.
time.
Don't really have a choice, I guess.
I can go on vacation. I want to go on vacation. Hey, you be daddy. I want to go home.
So you guys are in the market for a used ambulance.
Yes, sir.
Well, I stuck this on the interwebs. I actually didn't really know if I'd get any calls or not, but here it is. Guess I can get the tire out of the way. Wow. I don't want to knock over my fence. So, a couple of days ago, I bought like 9 cars from this guy over in Justin, Texas. One of them, the reason I went out that way, was a 1970 Riviera that the guys still have to get running so I can sell it. And the other was an old ambulance. The guy had like, I don't know, 8 or 9 cars, and he was a crane service company, I guess. Paid 15 grand for the whole shebang, but I don't even know how to sell an ambulance, especially one this old. All we did was tow it back here, and I decided that, it was a big truck and we weren't gonna do much with it. So anything I get out of the ambulance is a bonus. What are you guys looking to do? Work out of it, or?
Well, I have a cattle ranch.
Okay.
My name is Andy Smoke. This is my wife, Brenda. Came out here today. I've been looking for an ambulance. I have a little small cattle ranch. Figured I could throw all my cattle medicines and wormers, and whenever I have a sick cow, I'll be able to pull right up there to it. So I figured, hey, what better thing than an ambulance to work on sick cows?
Well, you're not gonna put like animals in this, are you?
No, I'm gonna put a canopy or something on the side. That way, if I have to, because I mean, sometimes I spend the whole night out there with a cow.
No
So
kidding.
Now I got somewhere to lay down.
You know, he seems like he's really into his animals. He says he's gonna spend the night in the field with them if he needs to. Well, good for Andy.
Mind if I check it out?
Yeah, check it out. Open it up here, see if we can get a little air going.
Looking around the ambulance, it seems to be the right size for what I need. It's got plenty of storage, got lots of cabinets in it. I can keep all my medicines in it. It's got plenty of lights on it, so I don't have to be out there in the dark. Seems to be in decent shape. Shouldn't be much to it to get it up and running and doing what I need it to do. Well, what do you think, hon?
I like it.
Any chance to get him out of the house, right?
No, this is what I do for a living on an ambulance.
Oh, really? You're a medic?
EMT.
Oh, right on. Well, guys,
already.
I don't even know how to tell you a price, so you just have to make me an offer and see what you think. He likes what he sees, so that's good, but, at the end of the day, hopefully we can make some profit on it, which is $1 or better.
Well, considering I don't know if it runs or not, $600.
Come on, man, it's worth more than that in scrap. How about $1,200?
How about $800?
Well, you know where we're going from there. I tell you what, you drag it out of here today, I'll sell it to you for $1,000.
Deal.
Killer. All right, you guys got yourself an ambulance or a cowbulance or whatever. We went back and forth. We settled on $1,000. That is cash money. That's profit straight to the bottom line, and I'm super happy with that. And the ambulance is gone. Let's go do some paperwork. We're not test driving this one.
Sweet. Awesome. We got some stuff with 55 finally.
Yeah, you know, I was hoping to get started on it right away this morning, but Mike's still got some buffing to do. So I'm thinking go ahead and start assembling all the brakes because it takes a while to get the hats on the rotors. Yep. So trying to get a head start, trying to keep some good momentum on this one because we sure need some.
So we got this 55 Chevy and a really big to-do list and a really aggressive schedule to meet the deadline for Barrett Jackson. Plus, Aaron's gone. So that being said, everything we do, we have to do to a level that's expected of a Barrett Jackson car. So when it rolls across the block, Richard makes a lot of money, and it represents Gas Monkey and what we can do.
Yo, guys, y'all want to give me a hand?
You ready to get rid of this? Looks good, man. Why don't you get in and drive and we'll push?
I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive. You drive.
Oh, man, you know how hard it is to crank this thing
That's
over?
why I don't want to drive.
Oh, gotcha.
So on our 55, buffing out the yellow paint and changing the white to black came out pretty good.
Why is the biggest guy getting in the car?
I think the black and yellow, as opposed to what it had on it, that white and yellow, I think it's gonna definitely look more aggressive and be a little tougher looking of a car, especially once the stance is done and the wheels and tires are on it.
Really do like the black, though, man. Turned out really nice.
It'll look good and it'll make a sweet hot rod for somebody. It'll work. I'm gonna get some coffee because today's just one of those days.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride, fellas. So, got the 55 back from Mike over in paint, and now I've got to start on the suspension. One of the major things we want to do is improve the handling of this car. Because right now, it's got an old leaf spring setup, which isn't great for a modern hot rod. So we're going to go in with the 4-link, which is a much more modern suspension design. It's the best setup overall. I mean, you can't beat it. It's also pretty pricey, but I've done a ton of them, so we're hoping we can make it up in time. Basically, save some labor, use some better stuff, and end up with a really nice car. Cool. What in the hell is going on under this thing? Jason is not gonna like this.
Coming up, Charles and Jason dig into the Riviera.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, screw it. We're close enough.
And Aaron climbs a familiar mountain. In the 1950s, which famous singer and entertainer was known as the Queen of General Motors? Was it A. Doris Day, B. Judy Garland, C. Dinah Shore, or was it D. Ella Fitzgerald? In the 1950s, which famous singer and entertainer was known as the Queen of General Motors? The answer is C. Dinah Shore performed the Chevy jingle during her TV show, which was the nation's top show at the time with 44 million viewers.
Yo, Jason, you gotta come look at this.
What's up?
So, this is the transmission mount, and as you can see, there's nothing here.
Damn it.
Yeah, we didn't take this out. Just straight up isn't anything there.
So we thought the 55 wasn't going to need any mechanical fixing, you know, just a regular updating. But it turns out it doesn't have a transmission crossmember, which basically holds up the weight of the transmission.
There's nothing supporting the weight of the transmission or the stress that's put in at the output shaft. It could be a little risky down the road, could potentially break the transmission, cause a driveline problem. So we're basically just going to make one, get it in. It's got a mount for it, might as well use it. Who's the big daddy now?
Shut up, Germs.
Hey, Webb, come here for a sec. This transmission crossmember, the lack of, that's not gonna work.
You think you can fab one up for us?
So you thinking like a more of a square structure or a tubular structure?
If you're doing curves, I think the tubular one is
Yeah,
gonna get
go
it.
that route.
Yeah.
That'd be much easier. We don't need to overthink this.
Okay. Well, this 55 Chevy we're building for Barrett Jackson, and Jeremy and Jason just found out it doesn't have a transmission crossmember. So what I need to do is I need to build a transmission crossmember.
Just let me know when you're done with that. I'm gonna go take a look at this Riviera that Richard brought back the other day, because we got to get moving on it, because there's like, what, 9 other cars coming, right?
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
I don't know why it didn't come with one in the first place, but it definitely didn't, and it's got to have one, so we're going to knock one out real quick.
That's good.
Man, this thing weighs a freaking ton, man.
I really wish Richard would start buying cars that run.
Especially when they're this big.
You know, I really appreciate Aaron making me daddy in the shop while he's gone, but you know, I have kids of my own, and seeing what all we got to get done this week, I think we might have been better off hiring a juggler. That is a lot of good old American steel right there. You know, you think as a mechanic, a lot of this job is, you know, building stuff. Man, the plug looks brand new. But really, it's about time management. I mean, we're already running behind the 55, and we barely have had time to start building it. Then we have to make time to get this car running and driving, along with all the other cars that are being delivered from the farm in Justin.
How much you gonna put in it?
A couple of gallons. That way, if we have to drop the tank or something stupid, we won't have to take it all around. Ready? Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Smoking.
Woohoo! This battery terminal is just rotted. Let me put a terminal end on it.
Okay. I've got he's like, I got this, baby. Yeah.
Hey, look at this wire.
Ooh, boy. Look
at that.
That might be the worst battery cable I've ever seen.
We'll probably have to put another one on it.
So, put it on the lift, get to it, disconnect it. Yeah. I get this thing on the lift. Hey, can you lift up on this just a little bit? I can't get the foot of this thing over here. Down, sit, huh? Really? We might have to get a floor jack, because I can't get the lift arm under here. The body's in the way.
There's no frame rails on the out. Is this an X-frame?
It goes out to the outside. It's like a Y in the back. It's like a Y in the back.
Oh, it is an X-frame.
Are you supposed to reach this son bitch? Why does everything have to be such a pain in the ass? Let me get a floor jack and get the front of it over. Not much about this car is going right so far.
Hey, Jason, you want to just give it a quick show, see if we can get it lined up with the arm?
Tell you what, it's a heavy, heavy car.
Hold on, ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, screw it. We're close enough.
So I'm finally here at the 100th running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. This is my third year up here. I came and spectated in 13, watched Sebastian Lowe break the record, and then here in 14, raced again 15. Was a little bit of a letdown. We needed to run the whole thing, but we can't control the weather. This year, hopefully going to fix that. Looks like the weather's good. Hopefully it'll hold out. It's a little smaller group this year at the 100-year anniversary, and we're on the same old car, same setup on the Falcon. This year, I think if we can put it all together, I think I'm going to shave 50 seconds or more, close to a minute off my time. If I can do anything close to 12.0, man, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be doing backflips out of the car. Well, I finished with an official time of 12:15. I got within spitting distance of my goal. Not quite the result I wanted, but I had a good time. I got out of Dallas for a few days, so all in all, I'll consider that a win. And it just gives me a reason to come back and try and do better next year.
Coming up,
So how do you see this exactly working out?
with the 55 up in the air,
What do you think? This is way sketchy.
will Jason end up taking the fall?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want nothing to do with this.
I'm with you.
So here we are in Key West. That's what I'm talking about. This is like Mardi Gras on the beach. It is nuts. Y'all having fun? Yeah. And it's like that 24/7, 365 days a year. So what better place to put a Gas Monkey Bar and Grill than right on Duval Street? What the hell? Y'all just leave me at the hotel?
It was Callie's fault. She wanted to come down early.
Come on, Mommy. What's up, Alex? How's things going down here?
They're going really well.
So Alex and the guys have been working on getting this bar open for the last 3 or 4 months, but, you know, I haven't been here yet. All right, show me around, Dick. So I just walked in. Woo! Everybody having fun? Unfreaking believable. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The energy's high, the place is cool, there's cold beer everywhere you look, there's music going on. What is going on, Key West? I mean, holy cow. The monkey doesn't mean to be here. I don't know where it needs to be.
And everybody take your clothes off, let's party.
Bigger tool. Hey, guess what? That's still not the right size. Hey, would you hand me my half-inch impact socket right there?
This one?
Yes, please. Thank you. So Aaron's due back from Pikes Peak in a few hours, and he's expecting to walk in and see all the major work done on the 55 pockets. Suspension, painted engine, and brakes. Well, Jeremy's working on the suspension.
I'm not sure what I did here. Somehow I messed something up.
The brakes are still sitting right there. And Webster, he's been working on the transmission crossmember for 3 days now.
Been working on it for the last 15 minutes, man.
And that's something that wasn't even on Aaron's radar when he left.
Ooh, sucker.
Oh, and the engine, as you can see, is still in the car and unpainted because until those guys are done, I can't bring down the lift and pull it out of the car. Next time I decide to work on the motor and suspension, bad idea. So I guess I'm just hoping that Aaron's so tired from the race that maybe he'll just sleep in today.
Hey, Jason.
Sir.
I might need a do-over on this thing.
What's the problem?
You see how the car's sitting on the lift kind of higher in the front? It's throwing off my measurements on the suspension.
Well, it does look a little off, but again, the car's...
What are you guys doing?
Because
it doesn't look like anything.
admiring my mistakes.
The whole thing's kind of a mistake. It was better white.
You think?
What? White?
And shouldn't have wheels.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, like, really?
No, we have a problem here that's not obvious to everyone.
Speaking of problems, I got a problem.
Which problem?
I was over there buffing, heard you don't like my black paint. What's up?
No, it looks like a really bad taxi cab.
Well, that's fine. You have that opinion, but...
Do you like it this color?
I think this paint job is beautiful.
But it doesn't have the trim on it yet.
I just was over here and I heard some yap.
No, no, I did not say the paint job was terrible. All I said was it looks like ass black. I don't like it that color. It was better white.
Richard's calling you. I heard Richard yelling.
Shut up. Shouldn't you be sanding something?
Well, yeah. Quit talking about my paint.
So, back to the problem at hand. What are you thinking?
Well, what I'm thinking is we'll take 4 or 5 of these pole jacks, lift the car up a little, so that we can really quickly take out the front lift arm spacers to lower the front down a bit so it sits level.
What do you think?
Dude, you realize the front of this car is going to start walking sideways with all that weight.
Well,
this is way sketchy.
Would it make you feel better if I said I'd done it before?
No, because I wouldn't want to see that thing happening. You know, there's always a right and a wrong way to do things. And what Jeremy wants to do, definitely wrong.
Well, we better do it quick while nobody's looking, right?
So instead of lowering the car down and changing out the spacers on the lift, you know, to level the car out, he wants to balance the car with an engine in it on pole jacks. And man, there are a lot of things that can go wrong when you're messing with car lifts. So how do you see this exactly working out?
We just put enough pressure to
push the car off the front of the lift and dive into the concrete.
No, that's not the right attitude to have whenever you're doing something this sketchy.
Well, see, I've been keeping that pole jack there just because of my paranoia about the motor alone, but now if you're gonna tilt my weight like a ramp, all I'm seeing is a bobsled.
Check this out. Just enough pressure off of it to be able to pull the pin and swing the arm out and change it. We're not gonna try to lift the car so high that we can get the pins out. Just enough to swing the arm out, change it, put it back in.
Okay, how many times have we heard Richard say how much money he's got in his car?
That was pretty cool.
I really am not cool with that.
Is that arm getting loose? Keep shaking the arm until it comes loose.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that's sketchy.
Pull the pin.
Just yell. Hey, go ahead, dive in. You're going down.
Look,
Dude.
I got it. Go ahead. Pull the pin and slide the arm out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want nothing to do with this.
I'm with you. This is a bad idea.
Whoa, Jason, grab it.
Next week on Fast and Loud.
I don't know if you're really brave or really stupid.
With the 55 still up in the air.
I think you just have to have a healthy combination of both.
Richard gambles on a COE truck.
Want to flip a coin for it?
Tails.
Before he bets on black at Barrett Jackson.
This is $1 million gamble for me. I'm gonna go risk getting a beer.
Will the 55 make it in time? Or will Richard's luck run out?
আমার যদি কয়েকটা সিকোয়েন্সের কথাই বলি তাহলে বড় ছেলের যেটা এন্ডিং সিন,
কাঁদতে কাঁদতে নিজে তো কেঁদেছ, পুরো জাতিকে কেঁদে বুক ভাসিয়েছ।
তো তখন আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছিল দ্যাট আউট অফ বডি এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আমি আর মেহজাবিন না এই সময়টাতে, চিরকাল আজে হয়েছে। আর আমার আপকামিং একটা মুভি আছে সাবা, সেখানে হয়েছে। আরও কয়েকবার হয়তো হয়েছে, আমার এখন মনে পড়ছে না, বাট দিজ আর দ্য মোমেন্টস যেখানে আছে না, আমি ফিল করতে পেরেছি, মানে আই কুড ফিল দ্য ক্যারেক্টার। নিজের লাইফের কিছু মুহূর্তে আসলে কিছু পার্সোনাল কিছু জিনিস আসলে ইনভলভ হয়ে, হ্যাঁ ওই সিচুয়েশনে আসলে আমার মনে হচ্ছিল মানে হোয়াট ইফ দিস ক্যারেক্টার ওয়াজ রিয়েল, তাইলে কি হতো। সো তখন আসলে ইউ ডোন্ট নিড এনিথিং, তখন কোনো মিউজিকেরও দরকার পড়ে না, কোনো ইনস্ট্রাকশনও দরকার পড়ে না। আমার মনে হয় প্রত্যেকটা আর্টিস্টেরই একটা নিজস্ব ওয়ে থাকে, অ্যান্ড সবসময় ম্যাজিক ঘটে না।
তুমি যেমন ফিল করতে পারো, তোমার ক্যারেক্টারগুলো অডিয়েন্সও কিন্তু বেশিরভাগ সময় ফিল করতে পারে। আমি যদি আমার কথা বলি, তোমার একটা নাটক ছিল ভয়েস সামথিং, এবং সেখানে তুমি তোমার বাবাকে খুঁজো, ভয়েস ক্লিপ, এবং তুমি যখন রাস্তায় বের হও তখন একদিন তুমি কি যেন একটা স্মেল পেলে, এবং তুমি সেই লোকটার সামনে দাঁড়িয়েছিলে, বাবাকে অনুভব করছিলে। নাটকটি দেখার পর আমার এখন প্রায় এরকম ফিল হয় আর কি। আমি অনেক সময় আমার মায়ের ঘ্রাণটা পাই, এবং তখন আমার ওই নাটকের ওই সিকোয়েন্সটার কথা মনে পড়ে যায়। এরকম কত নাটকে কত সিকোয়েন্স যে তুমি কতজনের ভেতরে আসলে প্রভাব ফেলেছ, আসলে সেটা হয়তো আমরা সংখ্যাটা জানি না। তবে তুমি যেটা বলছিলে যে অনেক আর্টিস্টেরই কিছু স্ট্র্যাটেজি থাকে, কিছু ওয়ে অফ হ্যান্ডেলিং থাকে, তো স্ক্রিপ্ট পড়ার সময় তুমি আসলে কি করো? অনেকে তো আউটডোরে চলে যায়, অনেকে বিভিন্ন একটা ছোট জায়গায় চলে যায়, ক্যাফেটেরিয়ায় চলে যায়, তুমি স্ক্রিপ্টটা পড়ো কিভাবে?
বাসায় শুয়ে শুয়ে
শুয়ে শুয়ে শুধু, আর কিছুই লাগে না?
টু বি ভেরি অনেস্ট, হ্যাঁ, অনেকেই মেথড অ্যাক্টিংটাকে অনেক সিরিয়াসলি নেয়, অনেকেই সিরিয়াসলি নেয় না। আমি একটা মাঝারি স্পেসে আছি, হয়তো বা এই জন্যই আমি একটা মাঝারি লেভেলের অ্যাক্টর।
মাঝারি লেভেলের অ্যাক্ট্রেস, ওকে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় যা ঘটবে সেটা স্ক্রিনে, ওটার আগে পরে যেটা প্রিপারেশন নিব, এভরিথিং ইজ লাইক ইনসাইড। আমি আমার মতো করে আসলে সব কিছু সাজাই, অ্যান্ড আমি যা সাজাই ওই জিনিসটার সাথে যদি টিমটা অ্যালাইন্ড থাকে তাহলে জিনিসটা আসলে ওয়ার্কআউট করে যায়। অ্যান্ড এখনকার সময়ে আমি আসলে যে কোনো কাজ যখন হাতে নিচ্ছি, আমি একদম ডে 0 থেকে ইনভলভড। লাইক একদম আমি চাই ডিরেক্টর যদি মাইন্ড না করে, স্ক্রিপ্ট রাইটার্সরা যদি মাইন্ড না করে, আমি স্ক্রিপ্টিংয়েও থাকতে চাই, আমি এডিটিংয়েও থাকতে চাই, আমি প্রডিউসিংও থাকতে চাই, আমি সব কিছুতেই থাকতে চাই। বিকজ আমার কাছে এই লার্নিংটা ইজ সামথিং দ্যাট ইজ ভেরি স্পেশাল।
আচ্ছা, তোমার দুটি সিনেমার প্রডিউসিং এর সাথেও তো তুমি ছিলে, প্রিয় মালতীয়া, সাবা। বাহ।
হ্যাঁ, ছিলাম। আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা আমার দরকার।
প্রডিউসিং কি শুধু টাকা দেয়া নাকি তুমি অন্যান্য ক্ষেত্রে?
আসলে মানে টাকা দেয়া প্রডিউসার মানে এটা না, অনেক আগেরকার দিনের একটা
অনেকের ধারণা, দ্যাটস হোয়াই আই এম কোয়েশ্চেন।
ইটস নট লাইক দ্যাট, ইউ ক্যান বি প্রডিউসার ইন মেনি ওয়েজ। আমি যদি আমার আইডিয়াসগুলো স্ক্রিপ্টের মধ্যে শেয়ার করি, কিংবা আমার আইডিয়াসগুলো ইনকর্পোরেট করা হয়, তাহলেও কিন্তু আমি প্রডিউসার। বিকজ আমি এখান থেকে আমার জাস্ট অ্যাক্টিং বাদে আরও অনেক কিছু দিচ্ছি, যেগুলো আসলে ওই কোনো না কোনোভাবে ওই স্ক্রিপ্টকে ইম্প্যাক্ট করছে। তো সেই জায়গা থেকে যেটা আমি বলছিলাম, দ্যাট আমি এখন আসলে একদম ইনিশিয়াল লেভেল থেকেই যে কোনো প্রজেক্টের সাথে ইনভলভ থাকতে চাই। বিকজ আমি এই প্রসেসটা আরও ডিপলি বুঝতে চাই, শিখতে চাই, অ্যান্ড আমার মনে হয় আই ওয়ান্ট টু বি ইনভলভড, অ্যান্ড জাস্ট অ্যাক্টিং করে আমার পার্টটা শেষ করে চলে যাব, এটা এখনকার সময় বা আমার জন্য এখন এটা অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট না। আমি আসলে আই ওয়ান্ট মোর কন্ট্রোল ওভার দ্য প্রজেক্ট।
আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো দুজন।
Oh my God! What a power!
কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে।
আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটটা আমরা গ্রোসারি স্টোরের আগেই দিচ্ছি, অ্যান্ড আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটের সময় থাকবে 5 মিনিটস।
ওয়াও, এখন শুধু বাকি রয়েছে 3 বিজ্ঞ বিচারকের পছন্দের পার্ট, ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
নিশাত,
জি স্যার।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনার। আজকে আপনার অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল 3টা অপশন থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, প্রথমে তো আপনি মেন্টরসদের থেকে 5 মিনিটস পাচ্ছেন, এরপরেও আপনি যে কোনো সময় আপনার পছন্দের মেন্টরের থেকে অ্যাডিশনাল আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন টাস্কের যে কোনো সময়। নাম্বার 2, আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো 2 জন।
ও মাই গড, হোয়াট এ পাওয়ার!
অ্যান্ড নাম্বার 3, গত পর্বে আমরা যেই নতুন পাওয়ারটা ইন্ট্রোডিউস করেছিলাম, এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে আপনি অল 3 জাজেসের থেকে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
গত পর্বের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ ওনার নিশাত আপু যদি আজকে আমাকে বিপদে ফেলে তাহলে আমার তেমন কিছু আসে যাবে না, কারণ হচ্ছে যে আমি সবসময় যে কোনো ঘটনার পজিটিভ আর নেগেটিভ দুইটা সাইড চিন্তা করেই আসি।
যেহেতু ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা নিশাত আপুর গলায় ঝুলতেছে, নিশাত আপু হয়তো বা আমাকে দিতেও পারে, আমি আসলে সেটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করতেছি না, কারণ যেটাই হবে সেটা মঞ্চে দেখা যাবে। আর যদি কোনোভাবে নিশাত আপু আমাকে চ্যালেঞ্জ ছুড়েও দেয় তাও আমি প্যানিক না হয়ে আমার বেস্ট ট্রাই করব কিভাবে ওইটাকে ওভারকাম করা যায়।
আপু যে কোনো ডিসিশনই নিতে পারেন, চ্যালেঞ্জ ওয়াইজ উনি ডিসিশন নেবেন, তার মধ্যে রিস্কে আমিও আছি, কিন্তু খুব বেশি ভয় পাচ্ছি না, নিজেকে শক্ত রাখারই চেষ্টা করছি যেন উনি যদি কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ দেয় সেটাকে ভালোভাবে মোকাবেলা করতে পারি।
রেডি? বলেন নিশাত।
আমি নাম্বার 3 নিব।
অপশন 3 নিতে চাচ্ছেন আপনি?
জি স্যার।
আমার মতে ইটস এ সেফ অপশন। আপনি গত পর্বে যখন ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ নিচ্ছিলেন আপনি বলছিলেন যে 2 জনকে কি টাইম মাইনাস করা যাবে নাকি?
সফায়েত আমার যে সময়টা কমিয়ে দিয়েছিল ওই দিন 1 ঘন্টা ছিল, তো তখন আসলে আমার একটা হয়তো রাত ছিল বা একটা ক্ষোভ ছিল। তামান্নাও যেদিন নিয়েছে পরের দিন সেম একই। যদি আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে না পারতাম বাড়িতে চলে যেতে হতো। আর যেহেতু আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে পেরেছি, আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে, বাট কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে। তার জন্য হচ্ছে আমি ওদের সময় কমাবো না।
গুড ডিসিশন নিশাত। আপনি আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
নিশা, তোমার ডিসিশন আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশা।
থ্যাংক ইউ আপু।
সো আপনি প্রথমবার পাফ ডো বানিয়েছেন, তার আগে কি আপনি শিখেছেন কোথাও?
আমাদেরকে মেন্টর ক্লাস করেছিলেন, নাতাশা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে শিখিয়েছিলেন।
আচ্ছা,
ওই ক্লাসে ম্যাম যেভাবে শিখিয়েছেন ওইটাই আমি ফলো করেছি আজকে। আজকে আমি বানিয়েছি চিজ স্ট্র, তারপরে হচ্ছে ক্রিমি চিকেন পাফ, মাশরুম বলবনো, আর হচ্ছে বিফ প্যাটিস।
আজকে আমরা যখন ট্রিট দিলাম আপনাদেরকে, আপনার কেমন লাগলো?
ট্রিট পেতে তো ভালোই লাগে, কিন্তু পরে যেটা হলো ওইটা বেশি সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল।
ট্রিট পেয়ে সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল
না, ট্রিটটা পেতে ভালো লেগেছে, তারপরে যখন এটাই আমাদেরকে আবার বানানোর চ্যালেঞ্জ দেওয়া হলো ওটা বেশি সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল।
আচ্ছা, সো আপনি প্রথমবার পাফ ডো বানিয়েছেন, তার আগে কি আপনি শিখেছেন কোথাও?
আমাদেরকে মেন্টর ক্লাস করেছিলেন, নাতাশা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে শিখিয়েছিলেন।
আচ্ছা,
ওই ক্লাসে ম্যাম যেভাবে শিখিয়েছেন ওইটাই আমি ফলো করেছি আজকে।
ভালো ট্রাই করেছেন, আমার কাছে খেতে খুব ভালো লেগেছে, এক্সেপ্ট দিস ওয়ান। চিজ স্ট্রটা ছাড়া আমার কাছে বিফ প্যাটিস, চিকেন অ্যান্ড মাশরুম এগুলোর খেতে ভালো লেগেছে, ক্রিস্পি ছিল, আর ভেতরের ফিলিংটা আমার কাছে খুব ভালো লেগেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। অ্যান্ড মেন্টার্স নাদিয়া, নাতাশা, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। আপনি শিখিয়েছেন, আপনার স্টুডেন্ট ভালো করেছে।
নসিং, আমি কমপ্লিটলি পূর্ণিমা ম্যামের সাথে এগ্রি করি। আপনার আজকে 4টা ডিশের মধ্যে দ্য চিজ স্ট্র, আই ফেল্ট এটা স্লাইটলি ল্যাকিং ইন ফ্লেভার। এটাতে আপনি আরও অ্যাডিশনাল ফ্লেভার্স দিতে পারতেন। ইটস জাস্ট দ্য পপ ডো অ্যান্ড দ্য চিজ। বাকি 3টা যে করেছেন, বিফ প্যাটিস, দ্য বলিভ অ্যান্ড দ্য চিকেন পফ, এক্সেলেন্ট হয়েছে। ফিলিংগুলো স্পেশালি, ফিলিংগুলো খেতে মজা। অ্যান্ড আমি যদি এই 4টার মধ্যে আমাকে বেস্ট পিক করতে হয়, আজকে আই থিঙ্ক আপনার বিফ প্যাটিসটা সবচেয়ে ভালো ছিল। অল্প সময়ের মধ্যে ফার্স্ট টাইম ট্রাই করেছেন, গুড জব, ভালো ছিল।
আমার বাকি জাজেসরা বলে দিয়েছে, তবে চিজ স্ট্রটা যেটা হয়েছে ফ্লেভার প্লাস এটা একটু ওয়েল কুক হয় নাই, এটা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে এই যে। আর এছাড়া বাকিগুলো ঠিক ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
এটা আরেকটু বেক হলে আমার মনে হয় এটা ক্রিস্পিনেস যেটা হয়, চিজ স্ট্র বলি আমরা, ক্রাঞ্চি ওই ভাবটা থাকতে পারে। আর এগুলোর ফিলিং সব কিছু মিলিয়ে ফ্লেভার ভালো ছিল বাকি 3টা।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিংটা আমরা ইউজুয়ালি কস্টিংয়ের মার্কটাই এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে থাকে। আপনার কস্টিংটা আমি দেখেছি, ইট ইজ পারফেক্ট, বাট আপনি এমনিও 10 মার্কস আজকে পাচ্ছেন আমাদের থেকে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। কংগ্রাচুলেশন মতো দাউশিম।
পূর্ণিমা ম্যাম অনেক অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করেছে যে আমি যেহেতু আগে বেকিং করিনি কখনো, আজকে আমি ফার্স্ট ট্রাই করেছি অ্যান্ড আমার ফার্স্ট অ্যাটেম্প ভালো ছিল। অ্যান্ড আমার একটা ডিশ চিজ স্ট্র যেটা ছিল ওইটা ছাড়া বাকি যেই 3টা আইটেম ছিল 3টাই তারা ভালো বলেছেন। সো এরপরে একটু মানে বিগ রিলিফ পেলাম আমি, মনে হলো যে না অ্যাটলিস্ট খুব ভালো না হলেও অ্যাভারেজ একটা কমেন্টস তাদের কাছ থেকে পেয়েছি।
বাংলাদেশের কোনো কুকিং রিয়েলিটি শোতে এই চ্যালেঞ্জটি আজ পর্যন্ত হয়নি।
আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটা হচ্ছে এটা খুব হেলদি হতে হবে।
একটা ডিশ বানাবেন অ্যান্ড ইট হ্যাজ টু বি সামওয়্যার বিটুইন 500 to 600 ক্যালোরিজ। এর থেকে কমও না, বেশিও না।
আজকের যে চ্যালেঞ্জটি হতে যাচ্ছে, আমার ধারণা কোনো কুকিং রিয়েলিটি শো বা বাংলাদেশের কোনো কুকিং রিয়েলিটি শোতে এই চ্যালেঞ্জটি আজ পর্যন্ত হয়নি। ও মাই গড।
আজকের যে থিম, এর জন্য একদম অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট পারসন যে আমাদের একজন গেস্ট আছেন, গেস্ট বিচারক, তাকে আমি আমন্ত্রণ জানাতে চাই। নিউট্রিশনিস্ট নুসরাত দীপা, প্লিজ
ওয়েলকাম। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর কামিং। কেমন লাগছে আমাদের এই আয়োজনে এসে?
প্রথমে আপনাকে থ্যাংক ইউ জানাচ্ছি, ভীষণ ভালো লাগছে এবং ইটস অ্যান অনার টু বি হিয়ার অ্যাজ এ গেস্ট জাজ, বিকজ আমার সঙ্গে যারা রয়েছে জাজেস হিসেবে সবাইকে থ্যাংক ইউ দিচ্ছি। ভীষণ ভালো লাগছে ডেফিনেটলি, এবং কংগ্রাচুলেশনস আওয়ার টপ 8 কন্টেস্টেন্টস। আপনাদের জন্য অনেক অনেক শুভকামনা রইল। সেই সাথে আমি সবসময় অ্যাজ এ ক্লিনিক্যাল ডায়েটিশিয়ান আমি কিন্তু সবসময় বলি যে শুধু রান্না করলেই চলবে না, স্বাদ এবং স্বাস্থ্য দুটোর কম্বিনেশন থাকতে হবে। সো আজকের রান্নায় আমাদের এই এক্সপেকটেশনটা কিন্তু অনেক বেশি থাকবে আপনাদের কাছ থেকে। সো উইশ ইউ অল দ্য বেস্ট।
এবারে বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জ কি সেটা জানার জন্য অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করছি আমরা প্রত্যেকে।
আমাদের আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জটা আমাদের মডার্ন হ্যাবিটস, কালচার, ট্রেন্ড অ্যান্ড ভাইবসের সাথে অনেক রিলেটেড, স্পেশালি ফর জেন জি অ্যান্ড মিলেনিয়াল।
একটু খোলাসা করেই বলছি, যখন গভীর রাত হয়, গভীর রাত হয়ে আমরা সবাই যে যার ব্যস্ত সময় কাটিয়ে ক্লান্ত হয়ে বাড়িতে ফিরি, যে যার কাজ অনুযায়ী কেউ কন্টেন্ট ক্রিয়েটর হতে পারে, কেউ অনেক গেম খেলে, এরকম হতে পারে। কেউ হয়তো বা আমরা রিল্যাক্স হওয়ার জন্য কিছু অ্যাক্টিভিটি ছেড়ে একটু রিল্যাক্স হওয়ার চেষ্টা করি, আর তখনই ওই সময়টাতেই ওই জিনিসটা আসে।
আশ্চর্য, কে আসে?
যখনই আমি আমার ল্যাপটপে কাজ করতে থাকি অর যে কোনো ধরনের টিভি সিরিজ দেখতে থাকি, একটা সার্টেন টাইমে একটা ইচ্ছা আসে, একটা ক্রেভিং আসে। আই লুক ফর সামথিং কমফোর্টিং, স্যাটিসফাইং, যেটা দেখে এবং খেতে ভালো লাগবে। মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং আসে আমার। অ্যান্ড আজকের আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটা মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং।
ওয়াও!
সো আজকে মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং এর ফুড ক্রিয়েট করতে হবে।
সো পার্টিসিপেন্টস, এমন কিছু রেসিপি আজকে আমরা টপ 8 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের কাছ থেকে পাবো, যেটা আমাদের মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং হলেও সেটা আমাদের শরীরটাকে সুস্থ রাখবে।
সেই জন্যই আজকে আমাদের মাঝে আছেন আমাদের গেস্ট জাজ।
আমাদের আজকের টাস্কের কথা তো সবাই নিশ্চয়ই জেনেছেন যে এটা মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংয়ের জন্য যে ফুডসটা আমরা খুব ক্রেভ ফিল করি, এটা মুভি দেখতে দেখতেই হোক, সারাদিন কাজের পরে হোক, এটা কিন্তু খুব ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট একটা মিল। বাট আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটা হচ্ছে এটা খুব হেলদি হতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকে আপনাদেরকে একটা ডিশ বানাতে হবে। প্লিজ কিপ ইন মাইন্ড মিডনাইট ক্রেভিং, ঠিক আছে? অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট টাস্কের জন্য যে রেসিপিটা সেটা সিলেক্ট করবেন, একটা ডিশ বানাবেন, অ্যান্ড ইট হ্যাজ টু বি সামওয়্যার বিটুইন 500 to 600 ক্যালোরিজ। এর থেকে কমও না, বেশিও না।
Lấy được con model mo nám ngày xưa là binh chilung. Có thể hiểu nổi được trái tim khi đã lỡ yêu rồi. Cho yêu một người vô tâm, từng lời hứa như vết dao lạnh lùng thắt vào sâu trái tim này. Nice, nice. Cái gì nhỉ? Khiến tim này càng thêm đau. Let's go. Zero tree a punch. Cho một chú bé xịn xịn đi, một chú bé băn băn xịn nhất đi. Thể hiểu lỗi được trái tim khi đã lỡ yêu rồi. Bảy ông này chắc kinh ấy. Sống tốt hơn hãy cứ mãi dối lừa. Nó chưa đủ ạ. Anh thay đổi là không được rồi. Nhận đây, nhận đây. Bẹp. Nâng cấp. Event là sao mình không chơi ta? Event price. How? Monster Fruit, đắt lọ Fruit 10.000 yeah. Buy 3.000 X2 Immortal Chance. Ôi không. Ơi khi anh xa một lời chỉ biết im. Khá lực quá. Vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Kỷ bao là thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là 10 phút. 12 con. Yêu được anh. Ồ, đi trên này cơ. Bẹp. Giao cái thép. Không. Dìu dắt. Ba mốt. Winner auto hatch. Sao bạn? Xin chủ Hydra. Bị bán sát à? AD đâu? Xì bà mấy cái thằng con lợn sữa này pick cái gì đấy? Anh sẽ ghi nhớ em trong từng tê bèo. Xem có người con mặt quen thuộc không? Không có cái mặt quen thuộc rồi. Không chửi bọn nó được rồi. Cái này khó gặp lắm. Phải lên đoạn kim cương cao thủ gặp đi gặp lại với thằng đấy. Chửi nó mới dễ. Mở trứng ở Everly Phoenix. Bóm mấy số quá. Rồi, Mysterious đẹp nha. Succeed. Ok, ok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Đi là 6 con à? Chị ơi, bạn nhận những rác rưởi bạn đi rồi. Rác rưởi xúc vận. Đùa, con đấy solo kill thắng cá số đấy bạn ơi. Đúng rồi bạn ơi. Đi thì đi thẳng đi. Di chuyển à. Sao mà đỡ được đúng không? Ai sợ thì đi về à? Mấy thằng chạy mà bạn ấy chịu. Và đi sâu núp. Ôi 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 ôi. Thôi, kết thúc rồi. Chết rồi, chết rồi. Súp ăn ạ. Bọp, 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 bọp. Bọp. Đánh hết bạn này, đánh hết, đánh hết, đánh hết. Bọp. Bọp. Chịu rồi. Nó tốc biến đi, chịu rồi. Tốc biến cứu luôn mà, chịu ấy. Muốn không thắng được cái map này à? Map này đánh khó thôi. 81